Hello Virgo, welcome in. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a psychic tarot reading for Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cross watchers are always welcome. These readings are under the umbrella of the highest and greatest good. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. What's the overall energy? Thank you. What's hidden from Virgo that would help Virgo? What's hidden? Thank you. Outcome and advice. Outcome and advice. Wow. All right. Let's turn these puppies over. All right. 5 cards came out in the overall energy. We have Page of Swords in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, 10 of Swords in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of reversals. I'm getting, it feels like you're eclipsing energies. You're letting go. You are walking away from. Feels like a lot of you are utilizing the energies, maybe consciously, of the eclipse season, the lunar eclipse on March 13th coming up here. Okay. This feels like unwanted communication. From a King of Wands in reverse. Who's the King of Wands in reverse? About a brutal ending. Who's the King of Wands in reverse? Oh, hey Virgo. When you show up in your own reading, it allows you to really take advantage of these energies. When you show up as yourself, you can really take control of these energies. All right. The King of Wands in reverse is someone who didn't put in the work. Ooh. Feels like this person might have told you what you wanted to hear. There's some type of false beliefs around this King of Wands in reverse. Someone not willing to put in the work. Ace of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. 4 of Pentacles reversed. There's that, again, that like letting go energy. Knight of Swords, 5 of Wands reversed, Knight of Cups, and then the Hermit energy. Feels like there's a story here. I get the feeling that this story is about you not putting in the work, you not having financial abundance, that you're limited in your belief systems. I'm getting, this is so intuitive. It feels like playing in your face type of energy. Someone deeming you not worthy because of your lack of financial contribution, something like that. There's this Ace of Cups energy and Wheel of Fortune. It feels like that's closer to your reality, your truth. Very loving energy and very lucky. Feels like you let go of some environment, some toxic environment. This is so interesting. There's some type of ending here. It feels like as brutal as this is, Ten of Swords in reverse, it feels like it was done for you. To remove you from an environment that was not for you, that wasn't safe for you. Feels like there's a lot of people trying to manipulate you. It feels like this is talking about someone who's handling you. Someone who's taking part in some type of painful discard of you. Yeah, it feels like you it feels like you're being handled, removed from an environment. They don't want to fight. Five of Wands in reverse. They're trying to, they think you're easily manipulated mentally, that you don't bring anything to the table. It feels like there's just all this, it feels nobody's communicating with you. They're handling some type of ending, pulling their energy away. It feels very confusing for you. Instead of just being like honest to your face, it feels like this handling of you so as to not cause some type of fight. They're just pulling their energy away. You're being discarded is what this feels like. I'm not getting anything else in this energy. Let's look at what's hidden. Ooh, Ace of Cups reverse, Justice reverse. Ace of Cups came out upright with the Wheel of Fortune and Four of Pentacles in reverse in a message here in the overall energy. I keep seeing you're in this scenario that I'm tuned into in the overall energy. It feels like you're just in this very loving energy, not really understanding, or not much you can do because you can tell people are handling you. They're not really connecting and communicating with you. They're projecting and communicating, trying to manipulate your behavior. This feels like, I don't know any other way of saying it. It's just, it feels really icky and confusing, just being, and painful ending. In what's hidden, Ace of Cups reverse, this is not love. Justice reverse, it's unjust. So in what's hidden, it feels like there's a recognition that this energy was not loving, not just. It looks like with the Queen of Swords, feels like your energy, that you on some level discerned this behavior and recognized that not my monkey, not my circus, letting go of this relationship, this environment. It feels like there's several people in this environment. And I don't feel like there's anything you can really do because nobody's really talking with you. They're talking at you, being handled. So it feels like you're just showing up as yourself, being pleasant and loving and just kind of going with the flow, it looks like you realized on some level that these people are what they're up to, that you were being discarded from this group. And it looks like you realize this is not a loving environment, and this is not justice. This isn't fair. But instead of trying to stay and convince these people to treat you fairly, you're just releasing the burdens of this connection, this relationship, relationships, environment. I think this is very painful. Very painful. It caused a lot of grief, a lot of sorrow, hurt. Feeling everybody handling you, that not caring about you, being judged, criticized. Everybody's kind of talking about you. No one's really talking to you. I keep saying that again and again. This is judgment reverse, justice reverse. This is heartbreaking. Feeling betrayed. Feeling criticized. Anything else in what's hidden? There's this message in what's hidden that this was done for you. Not that these people were doing this for you. But a realization that this time with these people in this group, in this environment, is over. They're not for you. It feels like you really needed to see it in a very clear way. That you can't grow in this environment. It looks like you followed your desires, focused on your future, on healing from this. What else could you do? It doesn't feel like there's many options here for you. It feels like there's just so much injustice here. And it feels like you're being judged and criticized as the problem. And instead of staying and trying to convince people, it looks like you moved on. You've got kind of a builder's energy, focusing on what you can change, new beginnings, going after what you desire, and pulling your energy from this group. I think they showed you in a very clear way how they felt comfortable treating you. And instead of sticking around and telling them how cruel that is, you healed, moved on from this. Whew. Feels like a lot of you might still have some blocks around this in your base chakra, limiting perspectives, hurt still. Feels like you might be utilizing this eclipse energy on the 13th to let go of the last vestiges of this, of the hurt. All right, in the outcome and advice, Virgo, we have the Four of Pentacles is the first part of this message. And with After Tarot, what an image. Usually it's just this figure here grasping, holding on, but in the After Tarot we've got the death coming. I think you were holding on to an environment so tightly, not knowing where else to go, what else to go, holding on to a group, an environment, and it feels like you needed to be separated, removed from this. That I think Four of Pentacles, there's up to 10 pentacles on a card, and you were perceiving that this is enough, that this is all I can have, limited, holding on to too little and thinking that's all you can have. And it feels like a painful discard from this environment is what it took so you could find something else, so you could move on. Wow. Okay, this is the rest of the outcome and advice that came out. Yeah, Five of Wands in reverse. It feels like you didn't put up a fight. There's some type of internal discernment, like it feels very clear that you were no longer invited. It feels, yeah, I think I've said that enough. What I love here is you have the energy of the Queen of Pentacles and what's hidden, moving on and focusing on your future, maybe turning your back on these energies. I mean, it's kind of hard to have a friendship or relationship with people who have created such a painful ending and treating you in unjust ways and judging you. I think they made very clear a closed door, and so it looks like you closed the door behind you as well. And you've stepped into this King of Pentacles energy, focusing on creating stability and security around you with Ace of Swords truth, with your truth of who you are, what you've been through. I think you're realizing now that you were in like a fix-it mode, trying to keep something from falling apart. Maybe Two of Cups in reverse, a relationship. And accepting heartbreak and betrayal and third-party interference. I think the truth hit you. A new truth coming in, realizing that being in a fix-it mode, trying to keep something from falling apart, was just betraying yourself, maybe hurting yourself, not realizing that you can have more than this. Feels like you were so long in this environment that it became such a normal way of being to constantly be in fix-it mode, being with someone who doesn't care for you and about you and is comfortable with breaking your heart and creating betrayal. And maybe this environment, this relationship, just like a frog boiling in water, that slowly the heat's turned up so that you didn't realize over time that you were settling, that you could have so much more, because it just felt so normal to constantly be trying to fix it. Feels like you might have lost yourself a bit. And no matter how painful this is, this being ousted from this group and then you going in your way, feels like it's helped you find yourself, find your truth, and helped you tune into your High Priestess energy, your intuition. Feels like it really helped you by stopping trying to fix, being obsessed with trying to repair and fix, and being satisfied with a very unsatisfying environment and unsatisfying life. So it feels like you've tuned into your intuition out of that wounded healer, constantly healing, trying to make everybody feel comfortable, trying to make everybody happy. And instead, focusing on what you want, on healing, on your intuition, letting your intuition guide you. Wow. Relearning things, seeing things in a new way. Feels like after this ending, there's this potential for you to learn a new way of being. and follow your desires. Go after what you desire without having to be in this chronic fix-it mode. It feels like once you heal from the heartache and the betrayal and the hurt, that definitely is, I'm reading here, then you were able to move on. Create stability, security, abundance. Following your truth. There's all this new energy that comes in. I think you have access to a lot of ace energy, new energies. You have the Ace of Cups in the overall energy, Ace of Swords, and Ace of Wands. Feels like all this new energy, new potential, new opportunities, new ways of seeing things that has really served you well. So, hope that's helpful, Virgo. Have a great day. Take care.